guys, today I'm here with, I guess, a first impression slash demo slash review of the Hynt Beauty Discovery Kit. I've actually had this for quite a while. They sent it to me back sometime last year to try and review, and with some other things that were going on, I just didn't get around to filming and posting it, but I found out this week that Hynt Beauty is actually on HauteLook. So I did want to give this a try because there are some other things from Hynt Beauty that I do want to try, and if I like this a lot, I do want to pick up some things while the HauteLook sale is still on. So I'm going to post this on Wednesday, and the HauteLook Hynt Beauty is going to be on HauteLook until Saturday. So I'll leave the link for that down below, and you can check it out if you want. They've only got a couple of eyeshadow palettes that are sold out as of now, but they've got a lot of stuff on there. There's their pressed foundation, their powder foundation, they've got blushes, eyeshadows, the mascara, eyeliners. They've pretty much got almost everything, I believe. There's like maybe one or two products that aren't on the HauteLook that they sell on Hynt Beauty. So, and this also, the Discovery Kit is not on HauteLook. So this is the Discovery Kit. I will go through what it comes with and all of that. So the price on Hynt Beauty for the Discovery Kit is $49, and it comes with a really decent amount of products for a Discovery Kit. It does come with a full size of their Duet Perfecting Concealer. Since I have had this kit for a while, I do have their old packaging. They have switched to new packaging. It's in frosted glass jars. It's not in these tubes anymore. Each kit also comes with two 2.5 gram jars of foundation in two different shades. The shades that come in the kit will depend on which kit you get. I have the light kit, so I've got light beige and medium beige. I feel like this is more like light medium than light. Just because I know medium beige is going to be way too dark for me, but either way, it does come with two different foundation colors. It also comes with a mini flat top kabuki, so like a little baby one. And then it'll also come with a setting powder, which also depends on the kit that you get. The light kit and the fair kit, I believe, come with translucent pearl. And I do think the other kits come with different colors, but if you go to the Hynt Beauty website, it'll tell you which finishing powder it comes with specifically, and then also the Lumiere powder, the Radiance boosting powder. I do believe this one comes in all of the kits, but again, check the website. I'll leave the link to the Discovery Kit down below, and it'll tell you what shades are in each specific kit. So it comes with 6 products and then a little carrying case to keep it all in. It also comes with a card, which again outlines what's in the kit and how to use each product in the kit, as well as the ingredients for all of the products in the kit down at the bottom. So when they sent me this, they also did send me a little mini sample of their Sun Prep Broad Protection SPF 30 sunscreen. So this is their Sun Prep. They have a Skin Prep and they have a Sun Prep. So the Skin Prep, I believe, doesn't have SPF, and the Sun Prep does. So I have been really excited to try this because the ingredients are really great and it actually smells really good. So I just got a little bit of a bitty sample. And I did all of my normal skincare today except for sunscreen. The product I use for sunscreen right now doubles as my makeup primer, so I think this will work in the exact same way that the untinted BB cream I use does for that. So that's the only thing I didn't do today, so I'm going to go ahead and try this out right now. So the Sun Prep is organic, chemical, and PABA free protection, multitask broad spectrum UVA and UVB, sun protection moisturizer, and light makeup primer, lightweight, no dimethicone, parabens, phenoxyethanols, nanos, gluten, mineral oil, or phthalates, non-greasy and non-sticky, non-comedogenic, not shiny but dewy, completely transparent finish, light natural fragrance, excellent adherence, perfect primer, prepping a smooth canvas for liquid and powdered makeup application, non-GMO, animal cruelty-free, and vegan. It does come in an ample 1.7 fluid ounce size, and an airless pump is what the full size will come in. So I'm going to leave the ingredients for this listed down below, but it does have a really light, sort of refreshing scent. I really like it, and I've been excited to try it. So I'm just going to start with a little bit and just sort of work it on like I work on the other the other sunscreen I use. I really like the way this feels. This is really nice. And I will list the price for the full size of this on the screen right now, so you know how much this is. So the next thing I'm going to use while I'm sort of waiting for that to I guess set a little bit, I do usually use a finishing powder on top of my sunscreen. but in this case I'm not going to. I'm going to do the concealer. So I've got the Duet Concealer in Light, and I have tried to use this before. I don't necessarily like the tube packaging, so I think it's good that they switched to a tub, because I feel like it's hard to get a specific amount of product out of here, and if you get too much you can't really put it back in. So I am just going to get a little bit out. I have had trouble using this around my eyes. I don't typically use creams or liquids under my eyes, but for the sake of trying it out I do want to today. So I did super moisturize my under eyes today, because I do have problems with this looking sort of like dry, like accentuates like my wrinkles and my bags, and I've got some stuff going on today. So I do have like a damp beauty sponge I'm going to try. That's the one thing I haven't tried yet to see if it works under my eyes any better. So I'm going to try that today to see if that works any better to blend it in. I almost feel like the light is like really light, and I don't know if it's just me because my skin is sort of like weirdly colored. It's not all the same color, it's like sort of different colors. But I feel like the light is really light, but I also feel like the medium would be too dark, so I'm sort of in this like weird in between the two, I think. So now I'm just gonna try to blend that in a bit. Do you feel like that worked a bit better? I still have a hard time with liquids and creams and stuff, but really making sure my under eyes were like nice and moisturized, and using a damp beauty sponge did seem to help me a little bit. I don't know that it did. I might have blended way too much out, but I don't know that it did that much to my under eye area. I'll try a little bit more. I don't want to do too much, because again, I don't usually do this part. I don't want to overdo it. So there's that. So it did make some difference. So now I am going to set, I'm just going to use my regular translucent setting powder, my favorite one that I always use for under my eyes and just all over my face, because that's what I usually do. So now that I've got my under eye concealer, I'm going to do the foundation in the light beige shade, and this should match me pretty well. I believe it's their second lightest or third lightest foundation, and I'm just going to use the Real Techniques buffing brush, because the little mini kabuki they have, it's way too small for my entire face. So I'm excited to see what the coverage is like on this. And as you can see, I've got some breakouty places. So I do feel like that gave pretty decent coverage, and the color match seems to be pretty spot on for mine. I believe this is light with neutral undertones. But I also do have some like discoloration. If you can see, I've got like some melasma stuff that's hanging out at the top of my forehead that only seems to get worse like every time I go in the sun. This has been going on for quite a while, and I can't seem to get rid of it no matter what I use, but I don't mind so much. Most of the time I don't even wear makeup, so I don't really care, but it didn't completely cover that. It might be a little bit harder to tell on camera, but you can still see I sort of have like a big patch, sort of like right here. It's a little bit darker in the middle than it is on the sides, but that's okay. It evened out my skin tone, which is really all I look for in a foundation, because as you saw before, my face is really like red and splotchy, so as long as it evens out my skin tone and covers up, you know, some of these acne spots pretty well, I don't mind the lighter coverage, or that it's not like completely full. So I'm happy with that, and it feels really nice. I do like the way that it looks though, so that's good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the translucent pearl finishing powder just all over the top, because that's what I usually do. I like to set everything before I do any other steps of makeup. And then I like to spray with my rose water as sort of like my setting spray. So I'm going to use the Translucent Pearl setting finishing veil, or finishing powder. And I'm going to use that with the little flat top kabuki, since it sort of fits in this container a little bit better than my big brush does. Though I think a big brush would be better for this, because you'd get a nice sweep of finishing powder across your face. And it depends if you like finishing powders. I really love finishing powders and setting powders for my skin because I've got more oily skin. Caved and busted out the big brush. Can't do the little brush. The little one might be better for the Lumiere powder. So that is the concealer, the foundation, and the finishing powder. I like the way that finishing powder feels. It feels really like sort of almost silky. So I'm gonna spray to set, and then I'm gonna do my brows and cheeks and come back. So now I'm going to do the Lumiere Radiance Boosting Powder, and it's sort of like a gold, it's like a gold, maybe it's like a highlighter. It looks really pretty, and it's actually pretty expensive. So if I really like it, the Haute Look sale is definitely something I'm gonna take advantage of because it's expensive normally. So I'm gonna just dust that like I would dust highlighter. So I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones, probably my nose and my forehead is usually where I put highlighter type products. Ooh, it is pretty. I hope you can see it's sort of like left a nice sheen at the top there. I might have overdid it a little on my nose. But that's really pretty. I really like that stuff. And it'll be even better with a more precise brush, but I really like it, especially sort of with like the peach blush that I am using today. So I really like that. Overall, I really like this kit, and I think it's a great way to discover Hynt Beauty products, and it gives you a lot of different things to try. It gives you their finishing powders, their radiance boosting powders, their foundation, and their concealer, which is, I think $49 for all that is a great deal, especially to try so many different products from one line. And they usually do throw a sample in with their order, I think. And I got to try the sun prep, which I also really like. The skin prep is the one that's on Haute Look right now, so I wonder how different it is from this. I might pick it up just to see what the difference is. I would just have to put sunscreen either under or over the other one. But I really like all the things that I tried today. Even the concealer so far looks pretty good. I'll have to see how it wears throughout the day, and if I notice any creasing or anything, I'll just leave a little note down in the description box below. But I really enjoyed this kit, and I'm looking forward to picking some things up off of Haute Look to try some more of Hynt's products because I really like these. So I also wanted to make a quick mention that I will be attending the Indie Beauty Expo on May 4th. So it'll be a week from the day that this goes live. So Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday, I'll be at the Indie Beauty Expo. If you are going to be in the LA area and you haven't bought tickets yet, I do have a discount code for you to use to buy tickets. Either you'll get $6 off the general admission ticket, or you will get, I think, $20 off the VIP ticket, which will get you like a really nice goodie bag of samples. So I'm going to leave the link for that and the code down below so you can check it out if you want. And I'll be hanging out with Mahalo and Beauty Heroes most of the night, but I'll also be going around to different booths and checking on some brands. And I'll definitely, Hynt is actually going to be at the Indie Beauty Expo. So I'm excited to meet and talk some more with them about their products because I really like what I've tried so far. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried any of Hynt's products and what your favorites are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Are you done? Can you be quiet now?